Welcome to the Interactions Overview lesson. In this lesson, you'll address some common questions. For example, what are interactions? What are channels? What channels are available? And how do you configure channels? What are interactions? Consider Anthony, a help desk agent. He does not work on a help desk request alone. He may need to communicate with the person who filed the help desk request, Carlos, the help desk user. He may need more information, or he may need to suggest a resolution. Anthony may not have the expertise to solve the help desk request, so he may communicate with other agents or subject matter experts, such as Cheryl. Keep in mind that while Carlos is typically an employee, he may also be a contractor or a partner. Any interactions between the help desk agent and the person who filed the help desk request are referred to as messages. Interactions between the agent and other agents or SMEs are referred to as conversations. So what are messages? Messages are typically communications between the agent and the requester. They're typically public information about the request that anyone, whether an agent or a requester, can see. Sometimes you want to add a message that is only visible to other agents and not the requester, such as a note about a phone call you had. To do this, enter Compose Internal Note in the Redwood Assistant. While messages are interactions between the help desk agent and the requester, conversations are interactions between the help desk agent and other agents or subject matter experts. To start a conversation, you must use the Start Internal Conversation command in the Redwood Assistant. This starts a separate Conversations tab that's not visible to the requester. Within the Conversations tab, you can have a conversation attempting to resolve the issue. Another important note is that all conversations require a channel. Not all users spend all their time in the help desk application. They'd like to be able to interact using other methods, such as email, Slack, or Microsoft Teams. In order to integrate with these external applications, help desk requires channels. The email channel is used to communicate with help desk users and is stored in the message pane. Email can even be used by a help desk user to create a new request. On the other hand, Slack and Microsoft Teams are both used to start conversations, and they're used for collaboration with subject matter experts or other agents. Each channel requires its own configuration, and there's a separate lesson for each. But in general, the steps are: configure the external application. For example, for email, you need to configure your email server, or for Slack or MS Teams, you need to create a bot that listens for incoming messages. Second, you enable the feature in the offering. For example, enabling email or Slack. Third, you need to connect the external application, typically by providing security credentials to help desk. Fourth, you create a channel such as an email channel. Finally, you run any required processes, such as an email monitoring process or a Slack user synchronization process. In summary, here are the key points about interactions. Interactions are communications between agents and users, other agents, or subject matter experts. Messages are interactions between agents and users and are typically visible to both users and other agents. Conversations are internal interactions between agents and other agents or subject matter experts and are not visible to users. Channels are integration to external applications. They include email for messages, Slack for conversations, and Microsoft Teams for conversations. All channels are configured in a similar manner. Thanks for watching.